Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I'm looking at what soulbound cards I might burn in order to access Glint so that I might one day afford either a title or some amazing new soulbound cards as they launch. And you might think, well, you can wait till later to burn them to get that Glint if you're so concerned about the soulbound reward cards, which aren't even yet released, and that would be true, but the titles are limited in number. And while there are still many copies available, sometimes it's like, I want to be the first to act. I don't want to be caught up in a trend when others are acting, because then you're chasing, and I want to be a first mover, not a follower. And so I think I'm going to start exploring which cards I can burn. And so this video will really be geared around that. I'm not going to necessarily burn everything, but I might. I am leaning towards gold foils in particular, but I'm open to burning some of my regular foils if I have extras. I definitely want to have a maximum copy, and I hope this video will just like allow you to hear the thoughts that I'm going to have around what cards can be selected for what reasons and why, and maybe that might help this decision making process for you be a little more clear, or let's say easier to process, whether you want to burn them or whether you decide by watching this that you definitely do not want to burn them. Let's talk about it. My name is Dwayne Cunningham. I go by Infidel1258 and you can call me 12. This was the first card. You can see it here where the transaction is waiting for to be signed over here. Idri Fire. I actually have a max level gold foil, and then I have two additional copies here. So, you know, I could hold these and keep these, and they'll probably carry a significant value. And this card seems interesting to me, especially because weapons training and the taunt's interesting and the redemption, etc. I actually like the kit, but I have a max gold foil copy, and I don't need more. Maybe I'll get more. I will be happy to have them, but this seems like a very easy burn. And I'm going to get, for burning these two cards, I'm going to get 25,000 Glint. So that means 25,000 Glint is 10x the collection power of that card. I actually want to see what would happen here. This is a max level card, which means the power is bigger than 25,000. The 1 BCX is 2,500. 10 BCX, you would say, might imagine would be 25,000, but you notice it's 26,250. There's a 5% bonus when you have a max copy of a card or beyond. So if you for some reason put extra BCX in here that are, you know, not going to, that are just, it's going to be over leveled, that would still get a 5% bonus. What happens? Do we get 10x on this? Let's find out. I'm not actually going to burn it, but look, you do. You do get one card, 130,000 Glint. Wait a second. That's only like 5x. What is going on here? I was expecting it to be 260,000. I don't exactly understand this Glint system. Let's keep going though. I am going to do it as I just did with that card. I looked at my legendaries before I went live, and that's where I started the conversation mentally. I have Phyrexia Hero, and so you can see my regular foils. I have a max level Phyrexia Hero with some extras. I have a level 3 Phyrexia gold foil, which would be interesting. I would like to have the gold foil version always, but I don't have it today. And like I said earlier, I'm willing to look at burning cards that I'm not using. And I will use Phyrexia Hero max, but I'm not going to use level 3. Same with Soriel Bale, same with Kula Mastermind, etc. I think this might have been my first gold foil reward card. Soulbound, I mean. But now, from a legendary perspective, I have these cards in regular foil. I have Max Usit, I have level 3 Barracks, I have a level 3 Soriel, level 4, I think Kula Mastermind, level 4 Phyrexia. So what would I get for burning them? It's 25,000 collection power for this guy. What do we get? Okay, that's 125,000. Yes, please. I could get 1 million pretty easy. 1 million will buy you the basic title. 2.5 million buys you the medium title, and 5 million buys you the max title. I would like to copy the max title if I could. I don't burn these. I burn these reluctantly. I feel confident one day these are going to be worth a lot more than essentially what amounts to, because if you look at it this way, this is 2 BCX. I'm going to burn it. Look, 5x. That's what that's getting me. 5x. Because I'm getting 125,000 glint for 25,000 collection power. I want to scroll. I want to see if 1 BCX does anything different. Look at 1 BCX over here. What happens? We're at 12.5. Is it going to be 60? Yeah. Okay, so it's 5x. It's 5x whatever the CP is. So if 1 BCX of, I had 100,000 collection power of legendary gold foils. I did the math before I went live. And if I go 5x on that, that means I'm going to get 500,000 glint for burning these legendary gold foils alone. Just the legendary gold foils. That doesn't count the epic that I started the video with, which was 120,000 or whatever. So yeah, man, these are going to add up. These are going to add up fast. So my legendaries and my epics alone will probably give me a million glint. But I probably want that 5 million bonus. It's interesting though that we were going to get you do get a 5% bonus. If you were burning multiples of, if you were burning max level cards, you would benefit. That's one thing I've confirmed here today. Not that I have a bunch of max levels that I'm burning. And really, if I had max levels, I probably wouldn't want to burn them. But it's interesting to know that. I am one epic gold foil away from Noah the Just being maxed out. That feels like a keeper. I don't really think I want to burn that. What's level 6 do? Level 6 gives you Martyr? Come on. Come on. Okay. And what about my regular foil Noah? It's 1 away too. Just 1 away. Okay, 2 away. I am inclined, I might just burn these reg foils and sit on that gold. Considering they're the same, like the reg foil is at level 5, the gold foil is at level 5. I'd rather keep the gold foil. That's 22,000 glint. Let's do it. You might think it's gonna be really hard to get that last gold foil. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. If I'm 1 gold foil away, I'll buy it off the marketplace when they become transferable. Looks like I'm 1 away on the same new song as well. And I'm about 10 away over here. I'm going to burn all these ones as well. I had about 30,000 glint before this all began. 25, I think. So I got my regular Idri. So check this out. See, I'm a couple away. I'm 3 away from a max level Idri, which means I could wait to combine them and get the bonus. I'm going to hold off on that one, but I probably will ultimately burn that. And if I'm like, pretty close, but if I need a few more BCX burned, this will be one card to lean on. I'll come back to you. My regular foil is larger level, so that brings me to the gold foil. I probably want to burn those. I'm getting close to a max on her, but there's no guarantees. And then what do we got over here? 3 away. Things are getting close. I'm very close to a max. I'm literally. No, okay. You know what? Let's do it, because I'm 2 away from level 5, and then I'd have to go another level. So let's burn these. 75,000 glint, yes please. Getting close to max level Will-O-Wisp on the regular foil. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these then. 6 months ago was the last time I played it. Suffice to say, we're not playing that very often. 12,500 turned into 60,000. Wow. Seems like a lot of glint for one card I'm not even using. 50,000 glint. As high as these numbers are feeling and appearing, we're going to get far less for the rares and for the commons. So then I imagine, as quick as, you know, we're probably at 500,000, we're about 700,000 glint already. The last, you know, 4 million or whatever is the hard part. So I could make you a level 4, but I already have a level max over here. So, okay. I could burn her. I think I probably am going to burn her. That's only 21,000 glint, so we're not, right this second, we're not gonna. Max level pyre, what do you do for me here? It's only 12,000. That's what I mean. It's gonna take a lot more to burn to get the real substantive growth over here. I need 22 copies for a rare to be max. I only have 5, so we'll burn them. Summoners, I don't think I can say goodbye to those. They're too important. And even if for the rare possibility that I will, like, summoners seem to carry too much value in my opinion. Like, 1, these gladiator summoners are great. 2, I think they'll be made transferable and they'll carry a good value. Because 3, everybody needs summoners, and I do see them as uniquely valued because they bring that conscriptability. So I don't think I'll burn either of those. I don't like this card. I don't know. Let's see. This is I have a max copy here. I played it last 16 days ago. I don't consider that's recent. Like, it's not like an everyday thing. This is like a pretty scarce thing for me. I don't like this card. I know it's only rare, but it's just so slow. And it's this weird speed, like 1 is better than 2. I mean, if you're going to be slow, be slow. You've heard me say that before. I've lost track of how much glint I'm producing here. So we'll see, like, kind of at the end here as a big reveal. But I don't think we're going to be anywhere near 5 million, which is what I need in order to get the max copy of the... Can I go max level here? Ooh, I can get a max level. So if I can get max level gold foil, I'm going to get it and I'm going to keep it. I do want those percentage multiplier bonuses, right? Like, if I can have a gold foil, I want it. But I don't want to sit around waiting and hoping and praying I'm going to get the max gold foil. This card I don't love either. It says 2 months ago, but that's because this copy was just a level 4 or 6 or whatever a minute ago. Let's go over here and see with the regular 4 how often do I play this. 22 hours ago. So I do play it quite a bit. I'm inclined to burn all of them. Is that what I want to do? I'm not so sure. All my extras, yeah, burn them. 75 extras, 70, 80 extras kind of thing, burn them. But this Max Boy, I kind of want to hold on to it. Just rental, resale maybe. Not touching this Lobloland. Ooh, this might be maxable. Are we maxable? No, 3 copies away. 3 copies away. I guess this seems... Well, let's burn all of the extras at minimum. It's only 3,800 glint. I think this is going to be a 2-stage process. Right now, I'm leaving things that I might be willing to burn because I'm going through as a first sort of review, and I will circle back because I'm not in a rush. I don't need to make a decision today. I don't need to make a final decision today. If I don't come away with enough glint to buy the best title or whatever else I want to buy, that's okay. This is just like I'm cleaning house. That's what this is like. It's like when you begin tidying, you throw some things away. Some things are obvious to you. You're like, I don't ever use this. I'm going to get rid of it. And some things you're kind of on the fence. Maybe I will wear that again. Maybe I will one day play it. Maybe I will upgrade it. Maybe it will be worth holding on to. And so I'm not deleting some of these things that I could possibly say goodbye to. Level 4 Pembroke Nymph doesn't make a lot of sense when you have a level 7. But then again, this guy has extra copies. Where does that leave us? Level 6. See, it's not even worth upgrading because level 6 versus level 7, and you don't have enough copies to finish off. But I have to circle back and like think about it. Like, do I want a max gold and a max reg? Maybe I do. And here again, this is a max copy. Check this out. So if I burn all of these, I'll get 12,400 glint. Now, if I combine them into a max card, and I burn just that one, it's 12,075. I burn all of them. So that was a 500 CP bonus just by merging them to that max level. It was 12,400, now it's 12,975. I got a slight bonus because I got a max out version of it, which brings me to a place of, 5% bonus. Again, not sure I want to burn that, but I do. I have no problem saying goodbye to these guys. Some things is easy to say bye to and others not. Pegasus, I'm going to hold on to. You're so close to that gold foil peg, and I do like this card quite a bit. Ravenhood is a favorite of mine. And it looks like I've got a max copy, dude. Let's go. This is a card I play quite a bit. And I imagine I will play for this will be a preferred. So that is probably not going to get burnt. That's going to be held on to. And I will burn the regular foil, which is also max. This is good for two reasons. It's like, one, I'm getting the glint. I'm getting rid of cards I felt I didn't want or didn't need. I'm getting extra glint that will help me towards other goals that I have in the game. And finally, it's actually like tidying things up. I had enough BCX to have a gold foil max Ravenhood. I play this card regularly, as I'll show you here in a second. I played it 6 hours ago. I play it probably every day, a few times a day, 2 times a day, 3 times a day. I played a lot. The Protect, this kit right here, with Protect, Inspire. The Fury is less important to me, but the Protect and Inspire is like a real, and then a good amount of, like, some damage for 4. Awesome. Awesome. So that's like, I play it a lot, and I was using this and having success, but now I can have the gold foil and get that bonus. For whatever reason, I know I kept that other one, that magic 4 mana, but for this one, I say, even though this is more common, I'm willing to maybe burn this. But again, I don't need to make all the final decisions today. Let's just burn the extras. That's easy. I won't miss those at all. I'll burn the extras, hold on to the max, and maybe I circle back later and burn the max. Once we see what the total for my glint is. I got a max gold foil for our Marks Rat. I have a less than max reg foil. Let's go try and merge the reg foil first of all. It will become max, which is good. So we'll get a slight buff. We do max it out, and then out of that we get that 5% buff. And then yeah, let's go ahead and delete it. Tempted to hold on to that one too, to be honest. You know what? I canceled it. I'm gonna burn the extras. I don't need to. If I'm like 10,000 glint away from affording a really cool purchase, let's talk. I'll circle back. That'll be the moment that brings me back. But for now, I'm happy to get rid of the singles that don't mean anything to me. And with these, same deal. Let's burn the extras. 15,000 glint. I play this card every day too, several times a day. Okay, so that's my rares. Now I've done legendaries, epics, rares, and let's just finish it off with commons. Looks like I have a max copy here. Yep. Max. Oh no, level 10 is max. Okay, so with that noted, I'm nowhere near max on the Ferrix Defender, and I have a ton of extra copies. So I'm going to go ahead and burn all my commons. So that was 15,000 glint from that common gold foil purchase. That's pretty meaningful. Okay, what about all these extras? Boom, boom. Hold on, I don't like this card very much, but I'm not going to burn. I'm still going to keep a copy. Free cards that help me win occasionally. I played it today. You know, I'm not going to delete that card. Not quite max. A gold foil would be cool, but again, I have a max reg foil, so I'm just going to burn all of these copies. 17,000 glint, I think it was. Yeah. Okay, what else? Swamp Spitter, tons of extra copies, almost a complete extra max. This won't max out, so we're just going to go ahead and delete. This is a great card, really great card. 15,625 glint though. And then over here we've got all of the extras. Another 9,400 glint. That's 377 cards. I'm deleting right there. Man, if you made a mistake in this context though, and you accidentally deleted your max copy and it was your last copy, that would really suck. That would really suck. Okay, so my gold foil is woefully underleveled in comparison to my reg. So that makes the decision easy. I don't have to burn the gold foils, or like I don't have to burn anything if, you know, but I just don't think I'm going to get, this is a card that's worth holding on to, but I also don't think I'm going to get enough copies to max it out. So I just get rid of it. Throw it on the pile. Turn it into glint. If you're watching right now, I wonder what my glint total is, because I'm telling you it was 30,000 before we started, and you know, my legendaries I think alone gave me 500,000, but then my epics probably only gave me 500,000, and then the commons and rares I don't think they're going to give me another 5. I think we're like going to be under 2 mil. We're going to be like under 1.5 mil, which is way less than I had hoped. I think I'm gonna, if I really want to go crazy and get the glint, I think I'm gonna have to just burn cards I don't want to burn, which I don't think that'll be where I end up. I think I just would do without. Like, it's like if I can burn these things for glint and get a good amount of glint, I'm on board. But I'm not going to burn my last copy. I'm not going to sacrifice the utility and the functionality provided by these amazing soulbound rewards and just do without. That would be a mistake. Even though I'm excited for what the glint can buy. Like, for instance, the glint can buy titles, and those titles are pretty significant, and I'm interested in it for sure. But yeah, I think only one person has really done what I'm doing and got the max copy. At least 3 people have done it. 3 people have bought the max copy of the title, but then only one of them is for sale, which means that only one of those buyers did essentially what I'm doing, which is exploring, paring back your collection, selling what you don't really care about in order to put together a certain amount of cryptocurrency, glint, that will enable an option that might benefit me. So, because I'm doing this from a financial perspective, it's like maybe an ownership of a title would be better than these cards that I'm not even using. Probably it would. They're quite rare. The scarcity of the titles is notable. Imperial Knight I don't play very often. It's a cool card though. Some of these cards I got crazy copies of. 700 copies of Imperial Knight, 750 copies of that archer from the blue team that's a turtle. I forget his name. Getting close. Ooh, are you maxed? Oh, we're a couple. See, with this, we're 2 cards away. I'm going to hold off on that because that's a cool card. And I would like to have it, but I am not going to burn my max copy either. So I'm just going to burn all my extras and I'll hold on to the rest and see what happens. 219 BCX being burnt for 5,475. Glint. We're almost done. Possessed Puppet, my new favorite card. It's not even close to max level, so I know, you know, I'm not going to wait on 20 more copies. I need 40 some copies in order to do max. I'm not going to. I got rough luck with that one, so I'm just going to go ahead and burn those ones. I play this a lot with the Raven Hood, with the Inspire, the Double Strike, the Arm, the Protect goes a long way as well. Okay, max level gold foil. Oh, and I got lots of extras, so we can go ahead and burn all of these. But can we? Is there enough to max it out? Yeah, so we get the max bonus. Burn it. 11,625 Glint. I like this card too. Strong, resilient, flexible with that 2 mana. Gives you a lot of breathing room because it's got a good amount of hit points. So the max level 6 and 3 with the phase. Throw a dodge on there if you bring in that legendary Chaos Legion Death Summoner. So I'm not going to sell you, but I'll sell all the others. 11,250. I'm excited to see how much Glint we got. Just 2 more cards, 3 more cards maybe. So I got less than my gold foil Gobson Bomber is not maxed out. Very tempting to hold off because it's neutral and I do like this card. How often did I play you? 7 days ago? Okay, that tells me what I want to know. I don't play enough. I don't play it as much as I imagined I played it. I'm deleting all my extra BCX of the reg foil and I will delete all of the gold foils because even though I like this card a lot, it's one of the recharge cards I like. I'm going to go ahead and delete those because I don't play it as often as I thought I would. 7 days ago was the last time with the regular foil, and my gold foil isn't high enough anyways. So, boom, 18,000 Glint. What do you guys think? Where are we at? 1.5 plus or minus? 1.5 million plus or minus? High or low? And then same thing with this guy. I use this card a lot. Looks like I'm 1 short of maxing it out. So I'm gonna 2 short. I'm gonna wait on that because if I can get a max gold foil, I want it. Which means I'm just gonna burn my extras. And again, I'll circle back and sell one or the other. Maybe the full max copy, or maybe the of the reg, or maybe all of my gold foils if need be. But we need to see what our running total is, and then make a plan. That's it. That's all I did all of them. All of my, I guess I didn't burn like a few extra legendary regs, for instance. Okay, so I got 4 extra regs there, 4 4 extra rigs there. 3 extra there. 4 extra there. And 3 extra there. That might be, let's see, how meaningful is that? 4 of them would get you 10,000 more glint. So probably I got about 30,000, maybe 40,000 more glint. That's possible. For now, I'm gonna leave those. Again, maybe they'll be sold later. Maybe I could turn those into transferable units and sell them. I bet these will be sold for, you know, a few bucks at least. Especially some of these really, really quality ones. Okay, let's see what the glint totals are. For a second there, my glint said 25,000. I was like, what just happened? I'm tired, so my brain was like, did I do something wrong? Did I forfeit all those cards? We're at 1.2 million glint. 1,229,121. We are less than I thought it would be. At first, I thought we were going to come in hot and do 5 mil. And I would be able to just, maybe in this video, grab the round. But nowhere close to it. We can get the proven. And that's interesting. You know, it is. I might take that up. But at the same time, holding on to the glint and, you know, coming to a play, I could buy draws too. That's awesome. But holding on to the glint and getting to a place where I could acquire one of these, the best title. I don't have the best title of anything so that would be neat. So that, I hope that, I guess, shows my thinking and how this has to happen. You know, I'm not going to be rushed into, I've thought about this for like a week, at least 3-4 days. I've thought about this and I've been tracking, and you know, it's like, I'm looking at how many copies of these titles are moving, because this is a big factor in why I did what I did. But as you can see, they're not like racing off the shelves. So I probably have time, but that means I don't need to, I'm not going to be rushed into it, but I think I'm making the right decision for me. And I do so on this sort of multifaceted, you know, thought process where, like, do I have that card in another foil edition? Is that card really helpful? You know, am I close enough to a max on the gold foil that I should probably wait? There's just so many factors that I came forward there. I bet if I circle back and kind of bear down, I could pull out another 500,000 glint. Deleting legendary regs, deleting some duplicates where I had the common and the gold foil. But we're not going to be anywhere near the 5. So we got a long way to go. Unless we start burning the whole deck, which I'm not going to do. Those cards are too powerful. So yeah, hope that was enjoyable, guys. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If you want more content from me, check out the members page on the YouTube channel. I do weekly lives for my members, as well as, you know, there's a whole library of content that they can enjoy that you guys maybe can't. Thank you so much, guys, to the members in particular for supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. God bless.